Ladies and gentlemen, this is why I love the game of basketball. This is why I love the game of basketball. Honestly, I love basketball. I really do love basketball because there's no way a kid sport that you just grow up on the driveway, shoot the basketball into the hoop. As a kid, you do that, evolved around a game, just a basket in the net, and then a backboard on it, and just get a basketball or a ball, throw it into the net, shoot it to the net. It's that simple. Yet this game has become a chess game. It's literally a strategic game because there are 4 quarters in a game of basketball. If you're playing a 5-on-5 game, 12-minute game with 4 quarters in it. And there are about 6 to 7 or 8 timeouts per team. And it's a game of runs. It's literally a game of runs. So you can be up by 15 and still lose the game. You can be up by 15 with at least 8 minutes left in the game, and you can still lose the game. And I love basketball. The fact that it's turned into something like this, because I love social strategy games. I love Survivor. I love Big Brother. I just love strategic games where you have to use strategic strategies just to evolve a simple game like this. And basketball is a very complex sport because of the strategy involved with it. It's literally so complex. Complex offenses just to get a shot in the net, just to make a layup. They make complete complex schemes for it. For defense, it's really a complex scheme for the defensive end to stop them from scoring in the hoop. That's why I love the game of basketball. And this NBA Finals game was by far one of the best NBA Finals games we've gotten in such a long time. Like, I can't even think of the last really great NBA Finals game. This is bordering all time ways, but I wouldn't say it's all time wise because, again, it was slow to start the game. I thought OKC had the game on their hands, but Indiana was able to climb back for the 4th time this playoffs against the 4th different team and win the game with zero point 0.3 seconds left with a Tyrese Halliburton game winner once again, man. And I just love it. I really love it, man. I love it. I love this, man. I really love this. But what I could say, the casuals out there that said that this is going to be one of the most boring, low-rated NBA Finals of all time, they look like the biggest idiots in the world. I'm not even kidding. You have the 2 highest-ranked teams on each end. One of them is the top-ranked defensive team. The other one is the top-ranked offensive team colliding with each other in the NBA Finals, and you get this product, a game winner by the offensive team on the road, stealing game 1 on the home floor. Hello, guys, and welcome back to the MC channel. Live post-game coverage of the 2025 NBA Finals. This will also be exclusive to Spotify as well. It will be an audio-only exclusive, so I'll be doing for the NBA Finals, and also the full video will be available on YouTube as well. Man, what a game. I'm literally, what a game. Like, this was such an awesome game, dude. Like, coming into my expectation, I thought OKC was just going to dominate in their home floor, and it looked like that. It really did look like that, that OKC was going to get game 1 on their home floor once again. It literally looked like that. Like, I can pull up the stats for the first, OKC won the first 2 quarters, but it's not over until it's over, especially against this Indiana Pacers team. And yeah, the same thing happened in the Denver Nuggets series for OKC, but this is different. This is literally different because OKC, the fact it's just them fouling up 3. Okay, it's them the fouling up 3 situations. They outplayed Denver still throughout the game, and Denver was able to come back due to Aaron Gordon shots. This is different because Indiana played ultimately. I think Indiana played a bad game for their expectations. I know they scored 111 points, but I felt like they played bad, and that's mainly has to do with the amount of turnovers they had. They had 25 turnovers to OKC's 7 turnovers. Yeah, man. They had 25 turnovers. 25 turnovers that's not winning you a basketball game. But, making 18 three-pointers wins you a game. Getting 56 rebounds to OKC's 39 rebounds. 43 defensive rebounds to 29 from OKC. OKC had 14 steals to Indiana's 1 steal. Yeah, man. OKC had more points in the paint. Indiana fouled more. OKC was up by 15 points. And they still lost. The losing team outplayed them defensively. They completely dominated on the defensive end. Held them to 25 turnovers is very impressive for one of the best defensive teams of all time. And they still lose game 1. This is why I love the NBA. This is why I love the NBA. You can find other ways to win. That when one thing is just a big detriment to your end. The fact that Indiana actually had 25 turnovers, I was very concerned for them this series. I was very, very concerned for them because I was like, yeah, OKC's top-ranked defensive team, and you're the top-ranked offensive team. And the fact that they're forcing 25 turnovers on your end, I don't think you're going to win a game at all if that's going to be the norm. And I don't think that's for the normal occasion. Heck, it even just proved me in the second half of this game, or at least the fourth quarter. But, the fact that just something like that happens, that's not normal. That's not normal at all. You don't win if you have that many turnovers. You're not going to win. That's actually a bad sign. But the fact that they still were able to win this game with how bad these guys played, because this is not OKC's best game as well. But the fact that, Tyrese Halliburton was not aggressive in the first half, Aaron Nesmith not very aggressive in the first half, So, yeah, man. And then they still won this game. I mean, they still had an overall balanced game. Kudos to them, man. 6 guys in double-digit figures. Obi Toppin was super big in the third and fourth quarter, making 5 3-pointers, man. I know Andrew Nembhard made 2 big threes. Miles Turner made a bank shot. He made a clutch mid-range shot as well. Pascal got some crucial rebounds. He had 10 rebounds. Aaron Nesmith had 12 rebounds to 10 assists. So a big double-double for him. And Tyrese Halliburton, man. 14 points, 10 rebounds, 6 assists. He had 3 turnovers. Miles Turner had 6 turnovers. That's actually really insane. He had 6 turnovers for a center. 5 turnovers for Aaron Nesmith. The fact that they still did all this and they still won the game is really impressive. It's really, really impressive. And as a fan for the Pacers, this is very satisfying, but also at the same time, you have to limit their turnovers because they were still in the game. It felt like they were still in the game, but I thought the turnovers were really going to hurt them at the end. And it did not because they played some really excellent defense to end this game off. Held OKC to 25 points in the fourth quarter, which is still really hard for this team. Especially with a team like OKC who likes to drive to the paint a lot. They get to the free throw line a lot. And held Shea to 8 free throws. Shea was really good this game as well. SGA was really good this game. But that big stop at the end, I think it was from Andrew Nembhard or Aaron Nesmith. They had a big stop on Shea. I think it was Andrew Nembhard. He had a big stop on Shea because Shea was going on for a turnaround mid-range shot. And that's usually Shea's spot. He usually makes those. But I guess the ball it didn't go in. But, Pacers had 1 timeout left. I mean, the first thing is they challenged the Pascal Siakam inbound play, which I felt like he got pushed a bit from Cason Wallace, but he had the ball in his hand, obviously. So, obviously it's going to be OKC's ball. But it felt like he got shoved by him. But I don't know. That's kind of 50-50 for me. And the Pacers had 1 timeout left. And OKC was not able to convert. They were not able to convert from 22 seconds with 14 seconds shot clock. They had so much time. And again, this is a bit of inexperience on your hand as well from OKC's end. I mean, they're both these guys that are first time in the NBA Finals. These cores are the first time in the NBA Finals. So obviously a bit of rust is going to show, a bit of your inexperience is going to show. But, that's a shot that SGA usually makes. He just missed it. He had 38 points this game. So not really his fault. He just missed an easy shot that he usually makes. But then the Pacers had 1 timeout left and they decided not to call. And I was like, is this going to be, should they really do this? I get they were down by 1. So you want to go by fast. So I kind of understand that. But again, this is one of the best defensive teams of all time. But also, I completely forgot on my end. These guys are the best offense in the league. So in transition as well. So you just want to score as quickly as possible. And Tyrese Halliburton does it again, man. A clutch mid-range shot, which I honestly thought he lost the ball when trying to shoot it, and he makes it. He makes it. And this is not an anomaly. It's really not. Because he's done this all 4 times to 4 different teams the entire playoffs. He's done this. He's literally done this. It's nothing new. And I know Knicks fans hate it. They have PTSD from it. But again, I don't care about Knicks fans. I really don't care how Knicks fans feel. But to Cavs fans and Bucks fans, I feel bad for you guys because this is kind of PTSD to you guys. But yeah, man, you just gotta tip your hats in, man, because it's actually insane he's able to do so. Continuously do stuff like this. And Pacers, man, 35 points in the fourth quarter, 31 points in the third quarter, 20 points in the first quarter, which was kind of bad for one of the best offensive teams. But it really felt like OKC had this game on their hands. I mean, Alex Caruso had 3 steals. Lou Dort had 4 steals. He had a big block on Aaron Nesmith, I think. Yeah. Big block on Aaron Nesmith. Like, just multiple critical plays, but big time, man. And I honestly felt like also, who was it again? Yeah, Isaiah Hartenstein. I know he played 17 minutes, but I felt like his presence was really there. He actually screened really well. He's one of the best screeners. Probably the best screener that Shea has played with. I mean, Steven Adams still has a debate, but Steven Adams was getting up there in age, and that was when Steven Adams was not utilized correctly, like Isaiah Hartenstein is on this team. And yeah, I'm just so shocked about this game. I am really so surprised about this game. I did not expect it to be this for the NBA Finals. I should not be surprised though, because I expected this to be a great series. And just from game one, it is one of the best game ones we've gotten since 2021, in my opinion. I think the game 5 in 2021 is still a historic game, but this one has time throughout, and it's literally a game winner. It's literally a game winner. Literally a game winner with 0.3 seconds left. That's tough, bro. But yeah, man, impressive game. And game 2 is going to be on Sunday, so it's going to be interesting to see what happens in game 2 because the Pacers did not play well either. Neither of these teams played good, in my personal opinion. I mean, I just felt like Shea dominated for OKC. I mean, Chet had 6 points. Chet only played 24 minutes. I think he must have been fouled. No, he had only one foul. He only had one foul. I guess he was just not playable well that much in this game. It really felt like the big men, like Miles Turner and Chet, were really not that playable this game. I mean, you saw Shea play 40 minutes. He had 38 points. J-Dub had 17 points. Lou Dort, I feel like J-Dub was going to play well, but then he started missing a lot of shots in the second, third, and fourth quarter. Lou Dort actually played pretty well. He made 5 3-pointers. Casey Wallace, I mean, defensively played really well, but offensively could have been better. But Isaiah Joe, he got some minutes. He made 1 3-pointer. Aaron Wiggins got some minutes. AJ Mitchell got some minutes as well. But yeah, this is different. This is a different team that this OKC's team has not seen before, because unlike the Denver thing, like neither team played good. Indiana literally had 25 turnovers. So you did your job on the defensive end. The problem is that you miss shots. You can't convert on the offensive end in the fourth quarter. And also, I guess the Pacers made a lot of 3-pointers. And yeah, I mean, they had 18 3-pointers, but like, you did your job in the first quarter, but you just can't take your foot off the gas. You can't have SGA be the one going off. You can't have that. Not really a balanced game from OKC. It's just one guy that completely dominated, and the other guys did not step up. And this was my concern about this OKC Thunder team, especially going into that Nuggets series and I guess the Wolves series as well, is that who's going to step out outside of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander? And SGA went completely off this game. He played like an MVP. He played this year's MVP, which I agree is the MVP. But other guys needed to step up. I mean, Lou Dort did his job for the role he has, in my personal opinion. J-Dub, he did not play that well. He's shot the ball 19 times. He only made 6 shots. 1 for 4 from 3. Got to the free throw line. Chet Holmgren only played 24 minutes and had 6 points. Not enough. I mean, Caruso did his job. Isaiah Harsa even did his job. Kenrich Williams only played 1 minute. Not good enough, man. That's not going to be good enough. This is why I was concerned about this Thunder team to say, are they really a championship team? I mean, they have, for the defensive end, hell yes, they're a championship team. But the offensive end is my issue with them. It's the consistency outside of Shea. And, Shea shot the ball 30 times. I mean, he still had a really, really impressive game. 14 for 30 is still really good for 38 points. I mean, 7-8 from the free throw line. 3 for 6 from 3. All I can ask. I mean, he should have shot the ball from 3 a little bit more, but that's just me, man. But yeah, that's my concern about OKC was the offensive end with who's going to step up outside of Shea. And again, it's just a game one. It's just game one. Something completely different can happen in game two, but the Pacers didn't play well either. That's what I'm saying. The Pacers did not play well either. So they're obviously going to make adjustments as well. They can't turn over the ball that many times. And they were still in the game because OKC did not convert offensively. So it's a concern, but it's also just a little nitpick that you could say, hey, I could take this into game two into consideration that, hey, they're going to make adjustments. So we gotta score the ball more. We got to get more transition points off of turnovers. We have to convert off our turnovers. And we got to make stops. We got to make crucial stops when necessary. Because, I mean, obviously, Indiana fouled a lot as well. They fouled a lot. I mean, Miles Turner had 3 fouls. Aaron Nesmith had 3 fouls. Thomas Bryant had 3 fouls for 8 minutes, man. Obi Toppin had 2 fouls. Yeah, everybody fouled for Indiana. Pascal had 1 foul. TJ McCollum had 1 foul. So everybody fouled for Indiana. So they got to take those fouls. They got to control the fouls because OKC had, outside of Caruso, we had 5 fouls, which kind of hurt them. 0 fouls for a lot of players. I mean, off the bench, Shea had 2 fouls. Jalen Williams had 4 fouls. Chad had 1 foul. Like, that's kind of a concern, man. Because you lost the game. You had it on your hand. And you blew it. It's like it's interesting. It's super interesting. But we'll see what happens in game 2, man. We'll see what happens in game 2. Because it's looking great. For a fan perspective of watching the NBA, this is looking great because neither team played well. Like you saw the flaws of either of these teams, but just a critical analyst of this game, they both played bad. You could play better, and it's just limiting turnovers, getting transition points, scoring the ball, getting stops when necessary, and convert off your turnovers. I mean, they got stops. Just got to continue off in the fourth quarter as well. And yeah, man. Great game. But still, my problem with the NBA Finals, though, is that it did not really feel like the NBA Finals. Like, the luster is not there. And I said this is my issue the past 2 seasons of the NBA Finals is that it doesn't have the appeal like it had back in the 2010s, early 2010s, or the 2000s. It doesn't have that appeal of the NBA Finals. Yes, the shirts are there. All the fans are wearing the shirts as well. And the players are playing hard. The problem is the presentation is just not good. I mean, I really don't care about the finals logo, like the trophy not being on the court anymore. I really don't care about that anymore. I'm not really in that ballpark anymore. I feel like that's it was a very limited time. That's not saying that like they should just continue to bring that back. I mean, it was really fun, really cool, but like I'm not really in that ballpark anymore. I really don't care if they don't bring that back. I mean, the thing is, they could have put the logo on the court. They could put the finals logo on the court. Like, instead of having, again, I said this last year as well, instead of having a million NBA YouTube TV ads on the court, just put a finals logo there or put a trophy there or something like that to really represent that, hey, this is the NBA Finals. Because we get it. It's all about marketing your sport. I get it. For a business perspective, I understand it. But like, obviously it's going to get viewership for YouTube TV, but ultimately you can do other stuff to also market your sport, which is to market it as, yeah, this is the NBA Finals. This is our product. This is what we want to be. You're already going to make so much money already, just from ticket sales, from jersey sales, from, subscriptions. You're going to make so much money already from these things from the NBA. Like, is that enough? Or you already have the sponsorships on the jerseys. Is that enough? You're already making so much money. So at least just add these little touches to really make it the NBA Finals. But yeah, man. And I'm really sick of the ESPN broadcast. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like I am so over it. It's just looking at the conference finals presentation compared to this for the Eastern Conference Finals. That was night and day compared to this. I mean, they really just stuck strict to basketball. I felt there were so many more advertisements with ESPN compared to TNT. I mean, it's very similar. It's really similar. But I feel like TNT really discussed the basketball portion of it over ads way more. It really felt like that. But, that's just my personal opinion. That's my personal opinion. I don't have a problem with Doris Burke. I think Doris Burke is actually the best out of the three. Richard Jefferson is actually really annoying. I'm not gonna lie now. When I heard him mention tour dates, I was like, why? I know Doris mentioned the whole free throw merchant thing, which I thought that was really funny the way she said it. But Archie just kept mentioning tour dates. I'm like, shut up, bro. We get it. Shut up. Stop using Twitter clips to your broadcasting analogy. You can't do that, man. And Mike Breen, I mean, he's cool, especially on the clutch. He's actually really fun to listen to, but he's all right. He's still a boring personality for me, but that's just my opinion, bro. I think other guys have way more entertaining personalities than Mike Breen, but people have him like as the best because he covers the NBA Finals. It's literally that simple. It's literally that simple. If they did a rotating broadcast like they did with the NFL, it'd be a different story. And it covers the Knicks as well. So you have those biases towards you, but the NBA does not like that. The NBA wants to just be its own thing, man, but it tries to do its own thing. That is not really the best thing ever. But yeah, really good game, though. Really, really good game. The broadcasting could do some work, but they're not going to fix it. They're too greedy for money at these points. I wouldn't be surprised if NBC is a watered down version of what it was back then. It would not surprise me at all because the NBA wants money, man. It won't be on NBC. It will literally be on the NBA. It's literally that simple, dude. But I don't really like the ESPN either, man. I don't really like Monday Night Football. I really do not. But that's just ESPN. They only care about their money and marketing their name over the sport that they're covering. So that sucks. But yeah, man. Game one of the game one of the NBA Finals is over, and I might do like pre-game coverage again for game two. Probably a video that releases on the day or the day before, just covering some a day later or two about really analyzing the finals because I want to look at the footage again of what actually happened. But like, this is just an instant reaction of what actually happened after the game, and it's still mind blowing to me. And glad we got a great game. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, man. And take care, guys, and I'll see you guys on Sunday. So take care.